everybody, welcome back to another video. As you can see, the tank looks a little different today because I actually removed that Reef bright bar that's been on top of my lights. So the color is going to be a little different just because there's going to be a lot less blue. So I changed the filter a little bit just to, give the tank a little bit more pop. The bar is actually going to be on top of my Frag tank now, at least for the meanwhile, while I try to get everything situated.
Now, before we do get started with the rest of the video, one big mistake that you'll see here is I keep calling it a beach bum Monty, and it isn't. It just happened to be the name that got stuck in my head, but it's actually a slow burn Monty. So make of it what you will. I messed up. It happens. So generally, most Monty caps, they kind of have the same care, regardless of species. Species, genus, I don't know, whatever you call it. Regardless of the way it looks, they're pretty simple overall. They just grow like a beast. Like I mentioned earlier, one is the Monty cap. Ooh, why is there that tinge? Yeah, one is the Monty cap, which is like this one you see right dead center, where it just plates out. Then you have this little sunburst one right there, which is red with yellow polyps, which looks super cool. And there's another Monty cap. If you look right there, this Monty cap used to branch out, but for some reason it started doing crust, but it has a little fleck of green. So I'm gonna try and see if I can chisel that out and try to get that little green bit to grow, because it's basically a grafted cap, but I don't know what happened. It died off at some point, but it's decided not to grow out that little green bit, which is really annoying me. And then the last one we're going to be fragging is this big old guy right here. He looks small in this picture, but that guy is at least 5 inches across, and that is the Palawensis. I think it's called a beach bum. That's its whatever you call it, the name that it was given. But it's a pretty good size, and you can definitely make a lot of pieces out of it. So we're going to cut it. This guy's actually pretty cool because he's not actually mounted on the glass. He's mounted on a magnet, so I can actually move him around. So it'll be really easy to get off. I don't even need to pry it or anything. It just kind of swings around wherever I want to put it. But we're gonna go ahead and get these guys fragged today, and yeah, should be fun. So generally when you frag Montipora, it's pretty easy, especially the capping variety. You kind of just break it off. I hope I don't break too much off, but we'll kind of just see what happens. So it's not a big deal if I do. But you can see right here, this guy is starting to grow into this little purple Montipora. There's like a branch right there if you can see it. So it's starting to kill each other. So I need to remove at least this top chunk right here. And we'll just go ahead and just kind of pry it upwards, and hopefully I can take off at least this top chunk. Oh no, I broke the whole thing off, but that's okay. So you got this nice chunk right here. So this is like I think it's called a sunburst. It's red with yellow polyps. Looks real nice when it grows out. Obviously I just broke that chunk off, but that's okay. We'll just put it back. Not really a big deal. There, we can kind of just leave it like that for right now, and I'll probably just glue it back on later. But right now we only just kind of want this chunk, and there was another little piece that fell off, but we'll go ahead and glue that up. Now you'll see this section right here. These are all just red Monty cap, which is one of the most common corals you can get in the entire reefing hobby. I generally just give these out for free. As you progress throughout the hobby, you want more and more expensive things, or just things with more color. And Monty cap is pretty basic, so these are pretty easy. You just kind of break it off, same thing. And like I mentioned, I'll probably just see who wants it, in my local area, and just give it to them for free. Let's see. Yeah, so you got like a nice chunk right there. Another nice chunk right there. And I'm actually just going to try to break off as much of this as possible, because I hate it. Yeah, so you can see where all the shadowing is. So as it grows out, it kind of starts to shadow all the pieces below it. So this little dark part is all the parts that didn't get into light. So, you know, once it does start to receive light, it should hopefully do a lot better. But I'm gonna end up breaking a lot of this off too, because I want to get to this little green bit right there. Finally, as far as the cap goes, we have this grafted Monty right here with just that little green speck. So I'm gonna try to get that off. I'm not really sure how it's gonna work, but we'll just kind of go at it. Maybe I'll have to take like a pair of scissors to it. But let me see if I can break this off. Okay, maybe not. Nope, doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get that out anytime soon. Yeah, that is not coming off. Oh well, we'll just move on to the next one then. Okay, and the final one is this Paloensis. Like I mentioned, I think it's called a beach bum Monty. But this guy's super easy to get off because he's actually on a magnet, so he just kind of moves around wherever I want to, you know, wherever I want to put him. But yeah, I don't know how easily you can tell from the colors, but it's a nice purpley orange color. And it's kind of plated all around. It's really hard to get a good video of it. Oh, that's not too bad, but it's a real good size. And we're just gonna take off all these corner pieces right here, and maybe some of this part that's branched in the back. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just put them back in the tank. But this is one gorgeous little coral right here, so it'll make quite a few pieces. And if you weren't able to see it, this is the magnet right there. I forgot who makes it, but it's an actual company that makes, you know, actual magnets. So I didn't actually make it myself or anything. And so far they seem pretty reef-safe. I haven't had any issues with it. But look at all this algae back here. Maybe I'll get some of this off, and this will be nice to feed the fish with. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this guy fragged up. So we are here at the frag tank now, and just to kind of give you guys an idea, this is an look at the little sunset or sunburst Montipora. So it's a nice red color. Ooh, that's the great picture right there. So it's a nice red color, just like the red Monty cap, but the polyps are actually a nice yellow, and it really stands out. There's a good contrast. I have the remainder of the colony right there. You can kind of see a little bit. Let me see if it'll focus. But you can kind of see along the edges of that those little yellow dots are starting to pop out again. Obviously, it's not going to be that happy right now because I did disturb the living crap out of it by breaking it into a bunch of little pieces. But yeah, those look real nice. We have those red Monty cap, which is, you know, like I mentioned, pretty standard, but they are a nice red color. I usually just give those out for free. And then we have this guy, which just looks so good. I kind of don't want to break it, but it is kind of growing a little bit too much. So we'll at least, you know, we'll make a couple little pieces out of it, and we'll get the rest of this back in the tank just so it can heal up better, because this tank obviously isn't as stable as that other one. We'll go ahead and yeah, just start cutting them all apart, or breaking them all apart.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for this evening. I'm going to go ahead and just let these cuts heal in the tank. Might go ahead and cut a few more things just for the heck of it. But thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.
myself, change my fate. You won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am, and I want something more.